Hey, so today on Tuesday Tip, we wanted to talk to you about getting that lawn ready for the wintertime. So we always get calls in the wintertime or this time of the year and they say, well, what should we do with our yard? What's some issues? What's some problems? When do we cut our grass last? Is it good to mulch leaves? Is it not good to mulch leaves? And so today we're going to talk about a few of those things just to kind of give you a heads up on some of that stuff out there in your yard this time of the year. So when's a good time to stop cutting your grass? It's pretty easy. When the grass completely goes dormant and we don't have any grass that's not really growing, then it's best just to leave it alone. You don't have to cut it all winter long. We don't have to go out there and mulch up everything all the time. So this time of the year, a couple of weeks here, once we get a couple of frost and a good frost here or so, then the grass will stop growing. And it's a great time of the year to stop cutting your grass. You go, well, wait a minute, Terry. What if we have leaves? Can we mulch those leaves up? Absolutely. You can mulch those leaves up, but be real careful in mulching those leaves. If you get out there and you're mulching those leaves and you got a lot of mulch in the yard, then what happens is those leaves get ground up, and as they get ground up, they get compacted into the root zone or the thatch layer of the grass. Depending on what type of grass you have, that could cause a problem. If you got centipede doesn't like a lot of leaves packed down on top of it. So if you go in there and your grass is cut short, then you use that mulch, and that mulch is piled up on top of those leaves. Then what's going to wind up happening over time is you're going to have decline in your turf. Then that results back into having those. Also, most of the time what we see with clients if they have a lot of leaves is those leaves are right under trees. And so those trees already stress the grass out during the summertime, and now we have all these mulch compacted on top of the grass, and we see the grass decline pretty quickly. If you have Bermuda grasses this time of the year, or actually in January, February, in the dead of winter, we recommend that you come through and you go ahead and scalp that grass down. As we know from previous videos and other information, Bermuda grass is only green on the first quarter of an inch. So if it's really thick and lush, it's only green on the top. And so if we cut it every year or every time at the same height, then we get those brown spots. The wintertime is a great time of the year to come in and to mow the grass down low and down just about a quarter of an inch or half an inch or 3/4 of an inch, somewhere in there, as low as you can get it, and then let the grass flush back out in the spring. What that allows you the ability to do is you don't have to worry about the thickness of the grass and it being too thick and it causing issues in the growth habit of the grass. So those are a couple simple things that you can look at. Also, it's a great time of the year to keep in mind of looking at your pre-emergence or putting down your pre-emergent herbicides. You say, well, wait a minute. Why are we putting down pre-emergence in October, November, December, January? Well, what we're doing is we're catching those weeds before they germinate. We'll also have some winter weeds. We're going to have some stuff that's going to start popping up here soon, some hidden bit, different things like that. And so we want to catch those winter weeds before they become an issue here in the spring and also through the winter season. And then we catch those pre-emergence and stuff there through the end of the season and into January and February, so that we don't have to worry about those summer weeds right around March, April, May and time frame. And so we get a jump start on those weeds as well. So here's just a couple of simple things. I hope they help you in your landscape. If you have any questions about your turf, what kind of turf you have, how to handle or how to manage it specifically for your particular type of situation, give us a call or shoot us an email. We'd be more than happy to help you here at Real Turf Solutions.